So we have a short day today. The preacher is out on business with his flock, doing his thing. So it's me and Lavish today. We got an interesting story out of Australia. And, you know, I don't want to hear this anymore, that there are no guns in Australia. Holy God. Australia, the people don't have. I tell you what, the people have guns that want to have guns to commit crimes. It's like the gun lobby here wants to take away everybody's gun. Why? So only the criminals can have it. They got the shoot downs in the street. We're going to see one that's really amazing. Now I got to tell you that some people may find this particular video disturbing. So we want to let you know that we have you won't see any graphic images, but just the whole thing happening is absolutely terrifying. But you won't have any graphic images. We're showing this to illustrate. This is a news channel, so we're showing this to illustrate what happened and the lawlessness. But it's not anything that we condone or anything like that. So just to let you know that we're showing this for journalistic reasons and nothing more. So and there are you won't see anybody being shot or anything like that. Any kind of graphic images have been obscured or blurred out. But this is crazy. A guy who is linked with the Comanchero motorcycle club, they call them bikie gangs down there, was taken out in a gas station in broad daylight, like it's okay. And we're going to see that, man. And there now is an international manhunt. This happened last year, and they're just now releasing the photos. I guess they're just now figuring out who they think did it. So we're going to be looking at that and some other stuff here in a minute and 7 seconds. 187 in broad daylight streets of Australia. So much for there not being any guns over there. Ties to Comanchero's MC, and that sounds the biker gang alarm. So we will be right back in a minute and 7 seconds with that story. Peace.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the Navy and hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath MC. We're paid his dues and the armed stripes from prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Black Michael with the cowboy hat, the nose kung fu and says get skinny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Yourself educated by his books and you learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Well, alrighty then. It's your boy Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. I was going to introduce my co-host, but I don't see him. Something must have happened to his feet. He's in his truck working, so he will be here. Hey, listen, we got a new member, Rolo, man. We appreciate you, Rolo. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. We appreciate that, man. God bless you. And we need that. So thank you, Rolo. Appreciate that. And also thank you for that beautiful cup of coffee you sent us this morning. Man, we appreciate it when the dollar bills roll in, man. Just thank you so much. We need to just play a message from our sponsor here.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money.
Obey.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money.
Obey.
Donate.
Obey.
Donate. Maybe you need to donate some
Hey, it's your boy Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. Check it out, man. Good morning to everyone. This is a crazy story. Okay, so it looks like I'm here on my own for a while. We're gonna go to this story here. This is bro. Man, okay, let me share the channel. Oh, let me share the channel here. Okay, I already shared it. Here it is. Boom. This is it. Okay, I hope I shared the audio. Hope you guys can let me know if you'll be able to hear the audio. But this is crazy. This is the Daily Mail. This happened down in Australia. A manhunt for a guy named a Sydney rapper named, I don't know how to say this, YC EWZY. They'll say in the video after an ex-Comanchero bikie, Niddal Acherkouk, shot dead at Surry Hills petrol station. So the reason that I did this story in the first place is because it said ex-Comanchero bikie. So it made it seem as though he was a member of the Comancheros. But later in the story, it says that he was affiliated with them, but not a member. So I don't know what the hell, two different things in one story, but he did have some sort of affiliation with them. I don't know what anymore. A Sydney rapper has been named as a suspect in a brazen underworld killing of underworld figure Niddal Acherkouk. The NSW police last month, I think that might stand for New South Wales, I'm not sure. Police last month issued a warrant for the arrest of Harley Johan, 31, who performs under the stage name YC EWZY, something like that. The warrant was issued almost a year after the Acherkouk, 31 years old, was blown away at Surry Hills service station. Now, this is crazy. Acherkouk, who had links to the Comanchero outlaw motorcycle gang, was ambushed by two mass shooters at a Cleveland Street service station. Police say the slain organized crime figure had dinner at a nearby Turkish restaurant shortly before he was shot dead, 7:45 p.m. on November 22nd last year, as he tried to flee. And oh boy, ran for his life, for real. A global manhunt is now on for Johan, the poncho-wearing rapper turned gunman who investigators believe fled overseas. A YouTube clip of his song Reckless, released in March, which has garnered more than 25,000 views, is described as a vivid picture of the city's darker side, caught up in cycles of violence, guns, and drugs, where survival often comes at a high price. Now, this is the guy who was killed, and, you know, I'm a little bit older. When I see these guys run and stuff like that, I mean, these guys were fit guys. They were all moving. I was not expecting out of Australia for this to be the guy who did the shooting, like, or who they believe, who they've said did the shooting. I was not expecting, you know, a black guy. Well, he looks black to me. I wasn't expecting a black guy in Australia. I guess they got black people too down there. This was not my expectation. This took me quite by surprise. I was like, oh, damn, wow. Hey, John Shaft, a new member. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for becoming a member, man. We appreciate that. Hey, our memberships are open to everybody. But anyway, this is the New Southwest Police, NSW Police, last month issued a warrant for this man, Harley Johan, 31. I was not ready for this guy to be the guy. That's the poor guy who is no longer with us. This might have been his pilgrimage to Mecca or something, picture. So he's standing there in his garb, and this is the guy who is accused of killing him. It looks like he was living a pretty damn decent life. Nice cars, haircut nice, jewelry nice shoes, tattoos and stuff. Oh boy, look clean as a mofo right here. Why would you give up your clean ass lifestyle to go on the run? This is the guy that was killed, and this is a blurred out image of him dead on the streets, or maybe bleeding out. And this is the guy that is a Johan is now the subject of a global manhunt. I don't know what kind of car this is. That's a nice ass car with him hanging out the window with the middle fingers up. I mean, I don't think that's like a Hyundai or anything. So that is this part of the story. Now, the 2-minute video opens with a scene of a masked gunman jumping out of the car and killing the driver as he pulls into an underground car park. A locked Instagram account bearing his name has more than 6,000. Is that 6,000? Yeah, 6,000 followers. The brazen real-life attack was captured on CCTV, which, you know, those European-like countries like the UK and stuff, they have the most CC cameras anywhere. Like, you can't do anything without being seen in the CC camera. So what these guys did, which was really kind of interesting, what these guys did was they just knew that they were going to be on camera. So they dressed for it. They were ready. I don't know how they can accuse this guy of doing this. They got to have some kind of snitch or something because when you see the video, like, there's no way in hell you could like know it was this guy. Now the guy's a little chubby and this guy's a little chubby, but other than that, no, how could you know? Glare 1%er rightly says gun laws disarm people, the law-abiding people. Yeah, that's who they disarm. The law-abiding folks down there that were watching and running for cover as these folks were shooting up the damn gas station. Kind of like we've seen here in the United States of America. Salute Black Dragon from Australia. Hey, salute to Australia, man. Man, God bless you now. You guys down there catching it, man. But hey, man, y'all need to get y'all some guns, man. I'm just y'all need to because it's going crazy down there, bro. Anyway, the man in the footage is seen wearing a black Nike hooded jacket, blue track pants, and Nike runners, and sped off with his accomplice in a gray Porsche. Terrified families and diners were seen running for their lives as a series of gunshots rang down the crowded street until the gunmen, who remain on the run, finished the meticulously planned execution. I don't know how. I mean, maybe the planning was meticulous, but the execution of it was a little amateur. It's like, oh, boys couldn't shoot worth a damn. They couldn't shoot worth a damn when you see how many shots they unloaded trying to get this guy. And of course, this guy was ducking and dodging. Bro, if he could have got a straight line to run, and I think he could have got away. Other thing is, your boy, man, you gotta. This is why I love Georgia. And all of America is not like this, but the South is. Anywhere you go in the South, you can carry your weapons, my bro. You can carry your weapons. Hey, thank you, John Schaff, for becoming a new member. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. And God bless you. When you guys become members of the channel, you guys are helping to support us financially. So we thank you. Hey, AR2G says this is news here in Canada. They have Interpol red notice. Wow, I thought it was big news because they didn't charge me for the story, which they normally they normally got something. He was very close to the Comanchero International President Mark Buttle. Family members, the victim. So see what I mean, man? We're so worldwide. We got people to help us with our story. Thank you, man, for helping us with our damn story. Oh my God, listen to this. This was close to a 7-figure contract hit, says AR2G. Man, we got our people down there keeping us informed. Wow, 7 figures? I might have tried to get that contract myself. He's an Aboriginal, an Indigenous Australian Black Dragon. Oh, with my dumb ass. You could have added with your dumb ass on there. So he's not black. He's an Aboriginal, an original Australian. Okay. Well, he looks like a brother to me. Okay. Here I am thinking all Australians are, I forgot all about the original Aboriginals. I'm so sorry about that. Please, Aboriginals, forgive the Black Dragon. We're learning as we go, man. We're learning as we go. Eric Boyer, a new member. Hey, man, this thing is working, man.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money.
That thing is working, bro. Thank you, Mike Ball, for that. Mike, is that what you've been using the whole time, man? So anyway, this is this. Okay, so let's get back down here. This was crazy. So I was like, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is when you see the video is what's crazy. The pair went to extreme lengths. Okay, so we know that the families and crowded people were running around trying to get to some place. They said a meticulously planned execution. I don't know. When you see this guy running around, the execution might have been planned meticulously, but it was very hard for them to get their mark. But I tell you what, they stayed on it till the game, till it was over. The pair went to extreme lengths to keep their identities hidden by donning large black ponchos, balaclavas. I don't know how to say that word. Balaclavas. Gloves and long pants were concealed. Their faces, skin color, and body shape. All of that was concealed. You could kind of see that one of the guys was chunky. They initially fired at Acherkouk's car after waiting for the underworld figure at the BP. I guess they got BPs over there too. Service station, where police sources claim the men had been lying in wait. Acherkouk managed to climb from the driver's seat. I wouldn't say climb. I'd say leapt. He leapt out of that car. It was crazy. From the driver's seat to the passenger's one and scrambled from his vehicle before fleeing on foot. I think he may have been shot in the back by that time. They came up on him and unloaded in his car. Now, that same kind of thing happened to me. In my own life, I was attacked in a car like that, and the guy emptied the gun on me. I know the feeling. I know the fear. Every time I see something.
What happened when he was emptying the gun? What were you doing?
Leaning back, trying not to get hit.
Were you the driver or the passenger?
I was the driver. Yeah, December 18th, 1987, Norfolk, Virginia. No, 1988. December 18th, 1988, Norfolk, Virginia, at the Lillian's Touch of Class Club.
I know people can say what they would do, man, but at that moment, man, did you freeze up? Were you lean back? Like, what was that moment? Did you take off in the car? I mean, how was that, man?
Taking off in the car, you know.
What was not?
No, because it's, oh my God. So when I sit in Monday morning quarterback him, I have to go back and say, well, you didn't do that. I was like, take off in the car, man, hit the drive. You didn't do that. This is what I did.
In the drive, but they were knowingly shooting at you, or
they were trying to murder me. Yes.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. Like when you say you were sitting in the car, because you talked about this story before.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that you were actually in a car. I
was in the front seat of my car, and the only thing that saved my life was the black tinted windows. And in Virginia, they didn't really trip on black tinted windows. I don't know if you can have that now. My windows were damn near blue black at the time, and that's why he couldn't get a good beat on me. I'll tell you guys that story. But when I see this that happened to him, it is exactly what happened to me. Only there was one shooter instead of all of these shooters. This is a 8-picture gallery. Is this all the same thing? Oh yeah, it is. So it was horrible. So the gunmen pursued him, firing as pedestrians fled into nearby stores to avoid any stray bullets. The Porsche was later found alight, we would say ablaze, in Kensington, with police believing the gunmen fled in another stolen white Audi. Man, they had the nicest ass cars to go kill somebody, Audis and Porsches and shit. Damn. Investigations under Strike Force Motorlands are ongoing. Dozens of public shootings. Now, this is what I don't understand about Australia, the place where they say there's no guns. They said dozens of public shootings. How can you have dozens of public shootings when people can't have guns? I just don't get it. And obviously, people can have guns. Somebody's got guns. They got dozens of public shootings, arsons, attacks, and kidnappings across Sydney in late 2024. Dozens led police to set up a 150-officer-strong task force Falcon in May to crush the underworld warfare. Acherkouk learned about the contract He knew about the contract out for his assassination. Now, if I know there's a contract out to get me, and my man said it was a 7-figure contract, BD is laying low. No gas station shit. No.
Oh man, I'm laying very low, man. At that point, that means that is some serious business, and I'm probably gonna have to leave town.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out, bro. I am out.
I'm probably gonna have to leave town, man. All right, man. Detroit, it's been real.
Been real?
I done relocated.
I'm in Atlanta somewhere. I'm out of Atlanta. I'm down in YC, Georgia or something, man. This ain't. I'm going to the country, back where I'm from. I'm going to the country, one way in, one way out town, so everybody sees your ass coming and knows you ain't from here. Acherkouk learned about the contract for his assassination less than 3 weeks before he was shot dead by 2 cloaked, and they were cloaked. They were wearing cloaks, gunmen on Surry Hills, Crown Street on Friday night. NSW police previously revealed that Acherkouk, I hope I'm saying his name right, had links to the underworld organization in Sydney and was known to police at the time of the targeted shooting. You would have thought the police would have gave the man some protection. Like they knew there was a contract on him. You're supposed to have 2 cops on you at all time. What the hell, bro? That's some bullshit right there. Big fail on the Australian Police Department. Big fail on you guys. Y'all knew y'all should have protected that guy, man. Anyway, it's now been since revealed he was understood to be linked to the Comanchero motorcycle gang, but was not a member. We now know that he was linked as, per our viewer, that he was linked by blood ties to the thing. So I'm going to show you guys the video. Hold on. This is an outrageous incident that demonstrated a high level of reckless indifference to the public that were in and around the area at the time, South Sydney Superintendent Andrew Garner told reporters last November. He added that Acherkouk suffered a gunshot wound to his upper body, but could not confirm how many shots were fired. He was alone in his vehicle at the service station, he said. After that, he got out of the vehicle and went on foot down Cleveland Street, where he has succumbed to his injuries, and he was running fast. Witness reported seeing the gunman jump from the car before the shooting, while another witness said they saw the bloodied man after the incident. Anyone with information about the incident is urged to contact Crime Stopper. I don't know if I'd contact them or not, man. If they would do that to your boy, that would be pretty serious that they could do to you. Let me show you this video first, this news story first, and then we'll show you the video. Action. A rapper.
There's no audio.
Did you say there's no audio?
Yeah, there's no audio.
Man. All right. Thank you. Let's share the screen again, and this time turn on the audio. That's a default in that we don't have in StreamYard that you have to deal with Restream. Action.
With Ann Sanders.
Can you hear it now?
Good afternoon. It was the public...
Can you hear it now?
Yeah, I can hear it now. This is Restream you're on?
No, we're on StreamYard now.
On the streets of Surry Hills that left Sydneysiders in shock. And now police are desperately hunting a rapper over the deadly service station shooting. They released new footage of the ambush, as well as CCTV of a second man they haven't identified. Andrew Denny reports from Parramatta.
Well, we've just heard from homicide police here this afternoon who've launched a global appeal to find Harley Johan, also known by his rap name YC EWZY, revealing they've now issued a warrant for his arrest for the murder of Niddal Acherkouk, who was gunned down at a Surry Hills station in November last year.
Yeah.
That's that.
Say what, brother?
Look at how they run.
They look like they're very fit, man. Like they're moving fast. When you're my age, you'd be looking at that. First of all,
you running for your life. You get the hell out of there.
I'd still be like, I can't run like that no more. Yeah, those guys look fit as hell. And notice how they're dressed and everything. Action.
They've now issued a warrant for his arrest for the murder of Niddal Acherkouk, who was gunned down at a Surry Hills petrol station in November last year.
That's that.
You can see that guy right there is a little bit chubby. That's about it. They're cloaked for real. They're really cloaked, and they are chasing your boy down. When they run up on him on the car, man. Oh, well, that's not this video. I'll have to show you.
His
that
arrest for the murder of Niddal Acherkouk, who was gunned down at a Surry Hills petrol station in November last year.
That's that blatant disregard that we talk about, the indiscriminate nature and that danger to the public through these acts and the way they're committed.
Johan is a 31-year-old Sydney-based rapper whose songs and video clips seem to glorify Sydney's underworld executions.
I got some hitters, I'm getting you wet. I got some niggas, they flipping in packs.
Police say he left the country in January, bound for Kuala Lumpur. They're now seeking to track him down.
We're working hard to establish his whereabouts and to ensure that we can bring him before the courts here in Sydney.
Now, the victim did have links to outlaw bikies. Police say investigators also releasing fresh security video of the Surry Hills shooting as they work to identify both shooters that day. After opening fire on their victim, they were then seen getting into a Porsche that was later found torched in Kingsgrove.
To any of those persons, if they do have any knowledge or any involvement, come forward to police and we can deal with you.
Now, police say they are casting a very wide net, working with a number of international counterparts as they work to track Mr. Johan down.
Man, that is so...
Man, I'm sitting there like, man, they got away in the getaway Porsche and burnt it. Jeez.
Say what? I'm sorry.
They got away in a getaway Porsche and then burnt it. Jeez, I'm trying to hold on to a Chevy.
And then left in a Audi. They got the baddest stuff, bro. Hey, wow, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Hey, we got a new member, General. Hey, appreciate that. Man, we're doing good. Man, we're doing good with new members and stuff, bro. That's beautiful. Thank you guys so much. It is crazy because they went after your boy till they got him. Okay, now so here's the video, the video shared on the newspaper, and let me see if I can show it to you guys. First, we got to enlarge it. Here we go. So, warning. This video may cause some of you guys some trepidation. It is anything that's bad has been blurred out, but this is very interesting video. Here we go. The following video may contain images. So they run up on the car, and this happened to me. That right there happened to me in real life. Now your boy is running like hell. Notice that they're not able. Okay, so he's ducked and. These guys ain't shooting worth a damn, I tell you what, but he may be hit right there. Now he's running and they're chasing him down and your boy's running fast. Here's them coming out of the car. These guys are fit. They're moving fast.
Man, look at them guys. They are moving. Look at the way they are running.
They're moving fast as hell, bro.
They run like some CrossFit, cross-training type of dudes, man.
Just crazy, man. Those guys are fit, bro. They came to get the job done. Here they come out the car, man. Jeez, my boy is on the business. My God. They chasing, and look at him. He's moving out too, though. He's moving out too. And they continued. Look at that guy. He's shooting. He's not able to hit him. So yeah, then they fled away. They show him fleeing away, and that was it, bro. That was absolutely frightening. That was frightening. Wasn't that frightening?
That was some stuff, man. Listen, I've been in the situation. I was on the passenger side of the car, and the driver froze. He froze. That's why I asked, what did you do? And everybody can say what they're doing in the situation. Everybody handle things a little different. Some people that been experienced with that, so their reaction moves a little different. His reaction was not of that. And I'm in the car, I'm on the passenger side of the seat, And this guy comes out, and I remember it because stuff like that happens so fast, but it's like in slow motion, man.
Yes.
It's
I can tell you that it did happen to me in slow motion. I can tell you this, since it's happened to me, my whole reaction would be different now.
Yeah.
I've seen this football game before. I know exactly what to do. But in December 18th, 1988, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the day. I'll never forget any of that. But when it happened, your reaction, if you're not trained up, your reaction.
Man, I think I had to tell him, I'm like, go. And he's sitting there like this. What? I'm like, dude, he's shooting. He got the gun. Go. And he just sitting there. And I'm like moving around like, man, go. And then when he takes off, man, he's taking off. And mind you, the guy is coming towards the car. And we're still sitting. I'm like, oh my gosh. So by the time we get to the corner, he trying to go straight. I'm like, man, turn, hit the left. So I gotta grab the wheel, because I gotta grab the wheel, man.
He didn't get mad at you for grabbing the wheel, did he?
No, he's sitting over there. Listen, man, let me tell you, when we got out the neighborhood, I'm like, dog, get out the car. I had to get in the driver's seat, man. Like,
yeah, your driving privileges are revoked, bro.
I had to get in the driver's seat, but here it go, everybody. And I mean, I'm laughing at it now because I'm here to talk about it. He is too, but everybody is not built for that kind of stuff. Not saying I'm built for that kind of stuff, but I was around that type of lifestyle, man, where you had to be quick on your feet.
That right there is one of the holes I have still left in me. The bullet's still in my arm to this day.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I can feel it when it gets cold.
Yeah, but that was a fictional story. Some of the incidents and stories might be changed. It could have happened like that. It might have been a little dramatization, in there. I'm just saying that because I got like 34 days left
before the election. Absolutely. If you step on toes around here on people's money, you will have a contract on you 100. Club members here are some of the richest in the world. We've been covering those guys. Gold motorcycles made out of like 24 karat gold and shit. Motorcycle. They got Versace. They got these dudes but they have short lives, unfortunately.
Man, that's the bad trade-off, man, about it, man. That's the bad trade-off about it.
You're living like a baller with bitches and everything for a while.
Oh yeah, Cali. It's allegedly. Those are stories that I'm writing in my movie of events that happen.
What's up, Black Dragon? The Midnight Ghost Rider. What's up with you, my man, in Charleston? Mr. Jibes, entertaining, very unrealistic though. In real life, Mr. In Between would last about 15 minutes in Sydney. Today, he would be assassinated straight away. Especially a lone guy, not a club affiliate. Man, hey, Black Dragon, we got a new member, Black Dragon, the Midnight Ghost Rider. Man, we're catching it, man. We're catching it. We're doing well, man. Man, they're just letting it rain in here, bro. I just appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for becoming members of my channel. Some rugby players coming at you. Lavish, don't Black Dragon end the show without addressing some of the recent posts. Lavish, don't let Black Dragon end the show.
No. So Bolo, you got a
story. Hold on. K-Wayne, yet these days in Sydney, these big contracts go out on you, and you got everyone going for it, even beginners. Basically, oh my God, it's like the Purge. They put a contract out on you, and everybody's for it. Wow. Whoever had that handgun played way too much Call of Duty. Yeah, so that's that story there. It is crazy, man. Crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry that the guy died. I don't know who he pissed off. It's these days it's easy to piss off people. Black Dragon, can we please have the flexible yoga lady who asked to leave the gym because they didn't agree with her wardrobe? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got to have her. Where did I put her? That's on my Instagram. Yeah, I'll pull that up for you guys. Okay. That's it. All right. Well, you guys have a nice day.
No. Bolo had asked something. Bolo.
Man, we not
Listen to
worried.
the comments. You gotta listen to the comments. I can't really recall what Bolo was talking about. Maybe you, because you keep up with everything. But what national BS is he talking about?
He's talking about the posts that were made, that have been made lately. I guess that's what he's talking about. Let me go back up and see what he's saying here. Oh, I can't find it.
He's talking about
Lavish, don't let
national
Black Dragon end the show without addressing some of his recent posts in regard to the national president for Black Sabbath, is what he's saying.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. So let's address that, man, because I'm not part of that club, so I can't really speak on the club side of things. But I do remember the last show before last. I do remember you talking about that. He was told to take his colors off, and he put his colors away. Now I don't know what's his name again.
his name is Ryder.
100 grand. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know where I came up.
100 grand. His name is 100 grand.
Well, he definitely wasn't riding it down that day.
So somebody asked to see this post, and then we'll talk about it. So let's look at this post here. They said, John, bring that back. Dragon, bring that back. This was it, man.
Sorry to bother you, but I just was wondering if you have anything else that you can possibly change into. Because your shorts unfortunately go against our dress code policy.
What dress code?
You can't wear that short of shorts in here.
Where does it say that?
Actually on the wall over there. Look.
Where?
Dress code.
Okay, I'm not leaving.
You have to leave if you're not going to change, or at least put them lower.
No.
What do you mean no? No.
Well, I'm not going to go any longer.
Then I'm going to have security escort you out, or I'm going to have to call the cops.
They don't even have security.
And I was hoping they were going to let her stay. You know what I mean? Capiche?
Man, I was hoping they would let her stay.
There's a lot of nice. That's a nice little booty on her.
And she was. I don't see why. Somebody said in the comments, we don't want your thing on our equipment.
I want it on my equipment.
Yeah, let's get it on the equipment. So he's talking about some of the recent posts that I've made. Here's one I made this morning.
Ride or die. You are not fit to lead the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. Step down with honor. Capiche?
I think just off the top of my head, man, just, I could be wrong. I know some people is always going to have something different to say, but if you can't wear your rags in the state that you live in,
you're not part of that club.
You can't. I don't think that you should be able to hold a national position. You can't be in that state wearing your colors. So that means that your club is banned from that state. Mm-hmm. So how can you function as a national in a state where you can't even
have a club?
You can't have a club. You're pretty much like a ghost member at that point in time. You're just.
You failed to protect our colors, not just once, but 3 times, on 3 separate occasions. When you become the distraction, you must do the honorable thing and step down.
Like Dragon, let me ask you this question, man. When that kind of situation happens, and they told him to do that and he did that, would you classify that as being punked? Yes or no?
Some people would. I don't. I try to stay away from rah-rah terms. Let me just say this.
Was he punked? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
If 15 people are surrounding you.
But you already knew that. You already knew the consequences.
If 15 people are surrounding you, is it punk to walk out of there with your teeth still intact? I don't know. Some people would say you got punked. Some people would say you wouldn't. I would say
no. Listen, check this out, man. I've been surrounded heart pounding like a mug.
I'm glad you told the truth about that.
No, because some people, they don't really keep it real about that stuff. Heart pounding because you don't know which way it's gonna go. And the only thing I can think of is this, man. I'm going to go for 2.
Yeah,
and I'm going to definitely lock in on 1.
go for 2. Lock in on 1.
Whatever happens to whatever happens to me, that 1 is going to be a victim of me.
and hopefully the one talking the most shit.
it's gonna be one of them. I'm gonna hold on. I don't care what I gotta do, man. But when I leave, all busted up and everything like that, it's gonna be that one, and they're gonna talk about it. Hey, he held it on. He held it down as much as he could.
So you asked me a question yesterday, 2 days ago. You asked me a question, and I answered it in this video.
Recently, the national president of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation was disgraced. He had broken some rules of MC protocol and found that his colors in Georgia were no good. So he decided to try to trick the nation into believing that the Georgia chapters were still alive. We had a funeral that happened this past weekend, and so he thought it would be cool if he would get him and another club brother to wear a set of Macon colors to the funeral. This way, he could fool the nation into thinking that there was still a Macon chapter. We had many people coming down from across the nation, and if he could just pull that off, he could continue the farce and continue lying to the club brothers. And what happened was the 1%ers happened to be there. They walked up on him, and well, those colors came off. So my co-host asked me the other day, how did you feel about that, Black Dragon? Did it make you laugh? Were you like, aha? Because everybody saw the disgusting lies this man put up about me on social media, all a part of this whole thing. When I became such a thorn in his side, they tried to get rid of me out of the club illegally without a trial. So everybody was like, wow, turnabout is fair play. This is your moment. How did you feel, Black Dragon? Did you feel great? Did it make you feel like, aha? Did it make you feel like the world finally gets to see what a piece of garbage this is? And to be honest with you, it didn't make me feel like any of that at all. It made me feel like this, and I use this as a teaching moment for you. It made me feel like a failure. I failed the Black Sabbath Nation by allowing an incompetent moron to take the helm because I didn't keep my eyes open and I didn't see him coming. It means that I failed to teach him that the national president's position is so precious that if the NP goes down, the nation goes down. It means that I failed to teach him to have the class to know when to step down. I failed in all those ways. You know what I mean? Capiche? Recently,
Black Dragon.
National Press.
I can't turn it off. Okay, yes, sir.
Is this another one or is this a?
No, that was the same one.
Now, if you go back and play it, I couldn't help but notice. What does you got something on your right chest? I don't know if people are paying attention to that or not. What is that on your right chest?
That was the Breed Apart logo of the Black Sabbath Nation. I was wearing my Black Sabbath soft colors in that video.
Oh, okay. I don't know if anybody else paid attention to that like I just did. I'm just saying.
Oh, what are you just saying? I'm just curious to know what you're saying.
I just seen you in your colors.
Oh, soft colors. They're soft
colors, you know, represent the club.
I don't believe in soft colors, but yeah. Only members can wear those, yeah. With the patch on the back, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Jay Wayne says I'm a liar.
The question wasn't answered. Did he get punked?
That came, so K Wayne says I'm a liar. That came after the question. K Wayne says is and was, did you gloat? And you did, says K Wayne. K Wayne just feels like I was gloating. Mr. Jones said you were laughing. Bolo says, Black Dragon, at this point, how can the situation be made right? Ooh. They can give me my name back and remove that out bad shit off me because it's a goddamn lie. That's how the situation is resolved. Remove that shit off my name. Remove those lies off my name. And I've told them this.
Man, but, you have not told me, did he get punked?
So let me not.
Do you think he got punked?
Let me not use street terms.
Okay.
Let me not.
I don't know a proper way for getting punked. Did he get was he bullied? Then that makes it sound like he was a victim.
So let me put it to you in these terms.
Did they punk him? Do you think they punked him?
That's what I'm asking right now. The preacher would.
Do you think when because he got out there and they asked what I'm eating, man? I'm eating these good ass pretzels, man.
They look good too.
Yeah, man, they got the little seasoning, buttery flavor stuff on there, man. They're great. But yeah, I'm just asking, like, because he's he's not just a regular member that don't know no better. He's a whole national president. And when you got to go back to your members that look up to you, I'm asking you, Black Dragon.
Yeah, you've asked it about 50 times.
Yeah, did he get punked?
So let me put it to you in.
You ain't supposed to let your colors touch the ground, right? So that means that you got to go down and fight, even if you lose. You can't go back to the club talking about, I took a cop. So I'm using that to translate and just go on to say, hey, he took a cop in a different way and saying, all right, man, you're right. Let me take these off. So when they forced him or pressed him.
Well, he absolutely failed the club. He failed the MC.
But did he get punked?
He was supposed to go down on those colors and he didn't.
Do you think he got punked?
Okay, so we're going to leave that question here on the table and I'm going to explain a few things and then we can come back to that.
All right, let's get people's opinion. Make a video
over
and ask the people, do you think he got punked?
He absolutely failed the club. He failed the club. And here's the thing. It's not once, but 3 times. This is the 3rd time he's failed with our colors. So if you want to say got punked, this is the 3rd time he failed with our colors. The first time is when our colors got taken by a 1% MC in Texas. And at that time in Houston, we were having an annual.
Y'all just get y'all colors taken and snatched and given away.
Every club gets its colors taken. The question is, how the hell do you get them back? And so when our club member got beaten up and the colors got taken in Houston, he happened to be
under his leadership.
Under his leadership. Now listen, don't cut me off.
Put that out there. You got to put that out there though. Under his leadership.
He was the national president who went to Houston a few days later because there was an annual in Houston. And so he must have had 3 or 4 or more chapters of Black Sabbath with him. Why did he go to the annual to party when our goddamn colors were confiscated by someone and not show up 3 or 4 chapters deep and at least have a fucking sit down to get our colors back, which was my advice to him. Instead, he went and he partied, had a great time, left out of the state and left the job to be handled by the regional president while his underling cast aspersions on our member who got his ass whooped and beaten up and called him a liar and all kinds of shit. They cast aspersions on the victim. So that was the first time he let our colors down. Well, you're the national president. You're there in the city. You got 3 or 4 chapters at least, maybe 5 or 10. I wasn't at that annual. There were many chapters down of Black Sabbath, and you didn't go get our fucking colors back. That was the first letdown. The second letdown was when we were in a meeting and he surrendered our colors in the meeting we were having. He promised this 1% nation that he would get rid of a member. Why he did that, I don't know. I tried to advise him not to do that. And then they said, oh, yeah, well, we want to see his colors. And the national fucking president went and got this man's colors, brought him, turned him into a president for the president to go present him to the 1%er. When they were presented to the 1%er, they confiscated them, took the colors from the kid. He was just a young president, 21 years old. He didn't know. They took the colors, and Black Dragon had to go get our colors back. That's the second time. Have you ever heard of a national president turning over our colors, the colors of a club? That's the second one. And the third one is when he removed his colors when he was asked to. So that's 3 times he's disgraced this club and our colors. Unbelievable. Now, so when they wanted to go live and go public and do all this shit on me, I never spoke on them. But I waited. Okay, you guys want to do this live shit? You want to go on national television? You want to expose dirty laundry? Hey, now everybody knows. 3 times you failed our colors. It's time for you to step the fuck down or for the club to put you out. Bad. Without a trial. Oh, well, you can get a trial. And Vernon is absolutely right. I think what Black Dragon wants to say is that he failed to do what was necessary to ensure. Well, and that's a whole nother thing. He failed to do what was necessary to ensure that he wasn't put in a position like this. I tried to teach the man how to be a national president. And one of the things I told him many, many times, you cannot put yourself in a place where this nation's going to look bad. You can't do that. If you take a hit, we all take a hit. And so he was doing dumb shit like running around without his security, running around on the set without a security. I don't need that. Me. I'm so tough. I'm so this. Hey, you got a whole nation you got to protect. Whole nation. How you move is how the nation moves. How you move. So you haven't moved with honor. You've lied. You allowed a national president or a national sergeant at arms to send out club business on a club member that's, you guys had a problem with Black Dragon, you handle it on the inside. Nobody would be on national television had you not, it had to come from the very top. You gave permission for all that shit to happen. You've destroyed our credibility. You've made us look like amateurs. You've taken this 54, 55-year-old club and made it look like we just got started yesterday. It's time to step your ass down. You failed our colors 3 times. Time to step your ass down. It's not nice when you see this shit happening on national television, on national YouTube. It's not nice. Wasn't nice for me either. It's not nice. Sucks, huh?
Is that a question to me?
That was a question to you.
Oh, yes. Hey, I'm just.
And when you say, how do you stop this? I mean, because the call was made, permission was asked. His brother, who was a former national president, asked, "Hey, man, this is my wife's funeral. Do you mind if we wear our colors?" No, we can't. Till we get this shit fixed here in Georgia. No, don't do that. So it wasn't like he didn't know any better. It wasn't like, but he decided to put. First of all, this was his sister-in-law's funeral. It was all about her, and he made it all about him. And we had these dignitaries down from other chapters, had to make them think that there was a Black Sabbath Macon chapter. Why would you be out of uniform? Why would you put on a damn local chapter colors and you're a national president? What were you trying to do? And then you put all those people in jeopardy. If I'm there and they surround my national president, all these people are in jeopardy because they're not going to let you go down.
Yeah.
Then at the funeral, you come up with your bros to circle me up and tell me what you're going to do to me. Like I wasn't ready. So you put all those people at the funeral in jeopardy. All those people from them churches, all those children, all that. Everybody knows funerals are off limits. You don't do that shit. I came to the funeral not to talk about Black Sabbath shit, but to talk about that woman and the great contribution she made to our nation and the wonderful person, the wonderful mother, the wonderful goddess, the wonderful sister of the cross of the Black Sabbath nation that she was. She was my sister. and I loved her. And I came just to pay respects to her husband and to say goodbye to her. And you're going to circle my ass up in the parking lot. Well, they didn't quite get me circled because when they came up on me, I said, don't you fucking circle me. And I meant that shit. I meant that shit. Don't you fucking circle me. You know what happens in the circle. So don't encircle me. Don't semi-circle me. Don't come up on me with that bullshit. And you're going to come up on me face to face with all your little threats and shit. Why? You know my address. You know my phone number. You know my bike nights. You know all that. You could have come up here anytime over the last 12 months. They want to play that, oh, we'll catch you out shit. You don't have to catch me. I'm out. I'm out.
They know they're not going to catch you out somewhere, so.
They could have caught me out at the Lavish Biker Ball.
They definitely could at the Lavish Biker Bash. They definitely could have came up there and caught you, man.
They could have caught me out there. You can't say I'm not out nowhere. Oh, Lavish T. Williams.
Oh, man. Let me stop fucking with Ride or Die, man. I don't know the guy, but he about to hate my guts. Like, and fuck Lavish, too.
That's what Big Sale did to you.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's funny. That's interesting.
Somebody asked, well, why didn't they take your cut? Well, they didn't take anybody's cut that there were, I'm not sure how many guys were their cuts or their soft colors or whatever, but if you weren't from Georgia, you didn't have a problem. And my cut doesn't say Georgia. It says Black Dragon Lifer, and before that, National President. But I didn't wear my cut. I didn't wear my cut down there because it wasn't about that. It was, I wore a suit and I didn't wear a suit. I wore a black, what you wear to funerals. She was not Black Sabbath anymore. She had left the Black Sabbath and belonged to a whole nother motorcycle club, which unfortunately was my fault. And something that I will have a burden to bear forever. But she and her girls became a whole nother motorcycle club. And so there was no reason for me to be in colors. I wasn't on a motorcycle. Wasn't a reason for me to be in colors, so I wasn't. But I was there to pay my respects. And I didn't want to particularly go down there. I knew he was going to be there with that bullshit. I was going into Black Sabbath territory. Her husband was still Black Sabbath. He was... her husband's retired Black Sabbath. He's Black Sabbath. There wasn't going to be nothing but those people there, and then all the other folks that were citizens and civilians and all that kind of stuff. So I knew I was going into the fucking lion's den or whatever you want to call it. I knew he was gonna come with that bullshit because he's immature. He could not help himself but to come with the bullshit. There was hey, we got in there, we did the funeral, we paid our respects. I stopped by, I paid my respects to her brother, her husband, the former national president, told him, hey man, I'm so sorry for your loss and everything. Tia and I went to the truck, opened up the door, it was like they were watching, like they were staked out. I never even saw the motherfucker. I put Tia in the truck, closed the truck door, turned to go get in the truck. We was almost out of there. And as soon as I shut the door with her, I turned around and here this motherfucker stepped out the crowd. Like I never saw him. They were staked up, waiting. He stepped out the crowd. And I said, oh, here we go with the bullshit. I stepped straight to him face to face. Yeah, what's the issue, bro? What's up? I'm not afraid of your motherfucking ass. That ain't, we ain't no fear, ain't no terror. Whatever the fuck is fixing to go down, let's let it happen. Whatever it's going to be. And so we get the threats, and I told you to keep my name at your mouth, and I see you still wearing the colors. I wish I would have thought to say, nigga, you not fucking with me about no colors, and they just took yours, and made you take yours off. But I didn't think to say that.
This was recently?
This happened Saturday. So next thing I know, here comes
This was after
the funeral. Next thing I know, here comes the other motherfuckers to circle me up. I don't you fucking circle me. Don't even fucking try that shit. Don't circle me. We'll air this bitch out right here, right now.
That's what you said or they said?
No, I didn't say those words. I said, don't circle me. and they stopped. The semicircle formed. I pointed. Don't you circle me. Hey, it's not. Hey, man, don't you circle me.
Did you have your killer dog with you?
I had them both. But they were in the car.
Oh man, they were gonna probably be like Turner and Hooch, and they were gonna break
No,
through the
Castillo
window.
would have opened that door, and it would have been what it would have been.
Oh man.
And it was silly. It was silly to take that man's wife's funeral and make it about anything but her. And that's what Tia was brokenhearted, man. That was a high level of selfishness on his part. That man placed a lot of people in jeopardy. He did. He did. Get it off your chest, Black Dragon. Put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy. And for what? Time for him to step down. Step the fuck down. You've given our colors away 2 times and took them off once. Get out of here, man. And then you're gonna come be tough with the 62-year-old dude who can't even bend over and pick up trash in the parking lot. Lavish talked about me so bad.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, get it off your chest, just like Bolo said, man. Get it all off your chest.
Come circle me up and shit. Whoop my ass. I tell you what.
What you tell him? You should say, I tell you what. I was waiting to see what the hell you was gonna tell him. Tell you what?
Never mind. Don't circle me. Man. Don't circle me. Don't come up on me. Stay away from me. Don't come up on me. Don't come to the Dragon's Lair. We don't have shit to talk about. If you're not talking about how to clear my name, we don't have shit to talk about.
Okay.
Why are you making videos about me? Why did you make a video about me? Why did you okay and authorize that shit? Why? I never once made a negative video about the Black Sabbath Nation in my whole 10 years on the air, no matter what that dumb shit you guys were doing towards me. I never once said one negative thing about you. It was always Mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation this, Mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation that.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm supposed to say that in your moment of breaks. Your silence breaks. Oh,
yeah, you're supposed to have something to say. Yeah, it's ridiculous and childish, but it's time for you to step down, bro.
Man, this is what I'm talking about, man. I'm waiting, man. Here go Goldie out here, man.
Yeah,
send him the link. You don't be wanting to pop Goldie's comments up no more, man.
No,
I
yeah.
like it when he get on there, man.
We don't pop Goldie's comments up. His comments are no longer popped up.
I like it when he get on there. Yeah, let's have an intervention, man. Go ahead and send him the link, man. Let's do it. Come on, man.
I told him, I said, hey, where's my trial? We're beyond that. Yeah, we're past that.
Let's go back to Goldie's comment, man. You tried to go past that.
I can't read Goldie's comment. It pops up and goes down. Down.
Go ahead and send them a link, man. Give them the opportunity to share a side of the story. This would be great. You'll love it. I know I would.
Be good TV. Absolutely.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Oh man, we want to know anyway. So shoot.
And the reason I told this much is one of the, I understand, listen, that's your national president. You want to protect him. I got you. But when you come on my channel talking about I'm lying, Kev HB, when you say I'm lying, Kev HB, then you make me tell more of the truth. I don't have, there ain't shit about that man I need to lie about. He lied on me. Y'all put out them fake ass documents on me. Y'all sent our bylaws to Big Zelle on me. Why the hell did he authorize our bylaws being sent to the club's bylaws being sent to a podcaster, 2 podcasters. Why would you authorize that? Man, step down. Stop. Step down. Stop. Why would you authorize our bylaws to be sent to a podcaster? Why would you authorize, even if you had real charges on me, not that fake shit, why would you authorize the charges on me to be sent to a podcaster? You could have just very easily said, hey, man, we're not fucking with Black Dragon no more. He's been put out the club. Amen. And nobody would have even questioned that, because that would have come from the national president. You guys had to take it to the whole next level with the bullshit. So, yeah, we're talking about it.
I wouldn't even put that out to the public because that's club business, man. I already shared that in the beginning when all that stuff transpired. Why go public with in-house problems to the public?
Because this was the rationale, as was explained to me by people that were in the meeting that told him, don't do that to Black Dragon. First of all, he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So if you punch him on social media, he can punch back forever. Oh, we're not worried about that, I was told. The rationale was very simple. They knew that they were going to try to throw me out of the club out bad. They knew they were going to do this funky ass, underground, untoward, unseemly bullshit. And they felt like I would have a response on social media. So the rationale they came up with following their thought leader was, let's strike him before he can strike us. We'll ruin his name, we'll ruin his reputation. And all they did was made me go up, just go huge. It just made me blow up. I went from 70,000 subscribers to 235,000 subscribers in like weeks. I went from maybe a couple 300,000 subscribers across all my platforms to 500,000 subscribers within weeks. It was crazy. We're going to destroy him. They're going to destroy my name. This is how I work. This is how I make my money. This is how I feed my family. They're going to destroy all that by throwing that out bad thing on me. But, that's why out bad don't mean shit no more. Because after being on here for 10 years, people knew that was bullshit. They knew it was all bullshit. And I still got invited to the Proc to speak. And I still got invited to the One Percenters clubhouses to speak. And I still got invited to come and host. I still got the Forsaken MC still invited me to come and see me and come hang out with me. People still invited me to the clubhouses to come speak. You weren't able to destroy me.
You still forgot to talk about you got invited to come here. You didn't mention this. You still got invited to come here.
And I still got invited to come to the Lavish Biker Bash.
Yeah, you still got invited to come to the Lavish Biker Bash.
I was treated like a king. And every place I went, everybody in Detroit treated me like a king. People came up, they took pictures, they got autographs, they showed me nothing but love, buying me drinks, treating me like, oh my God, it's Black Dragon, you're here at the Biker Bash. I got treated so good, man. No matter all that shit they tried to do to me, because the Bible said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Boss Hogg said, you're at a funeral, number one. Number two, you're with your lady. Number three, he wasn't tough when he was told to take those colors off. Black Dragon, with all due respect, the people there failed you. Peace and blessings, sir. Yeah, they failed me. They failed me. And Goose reminded me, after he fired you from an elected position, I was elected the regional president of the East Coast to fix the East Coast. And when I started fixing it, and the first thing I wanted to do was get that fucking child molester out of our club. They circled around, threw me out, took because that was a voter. That was a voter on his side. So that was that. So when I went to go get the guy who and it is true that he did come into the club through me. That's not a lie. But he absolutely did not explain all those things that were on his charges that were later revealed by a prospect that dug into his background. So now I'm East Coast Regional President. I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, this guy can't stay. There's got to be an explanation for this. This is not what he told me when he came in. And so they said, well, no, it was on the application. I went back and looked at the application. And it was there, but it wasn't there. It was there if you knew what he had done. If you didn't know, you could read past. You didn't even understand what the hell he was writing. Now, people are good at tricking, but when you find out what's going on, you got to correct it. Went to correct it. Next thing, I don't have a job. I'm out. I'm no longer East Coast National President, East Coast Regional President. They said in a memorandum to the club, we had to remove Black Dragon because he's so dangerous to the nation that he could have destroyed us. So we had to take him out without a trial. We had to remove him without charges. He was removed from an elected position. I said, wow, this is the BS. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. That's why I do MC Protocol. That's why I tell you guys about it. If you let this kind of shit go on in your nation, what happens when it comes down to you? If they can do this to an OG, they can do it to anybody. And that's what they started doing, knocking one person after another. Anybody that liked Black Dragon, anybody that cared about Black Dragon, gone. Brother down in Louisiana, president of Louisiana, you've been removed as president and you can't run for office for 2 years. Where the hell is that in our bylaws? Brother up in Columbia, Maryland. Hey, you've been removed from office. You can't be a president anymore, and you can't run for office for 2 years. All those people voted with their feet. They're all regulators now. All those clubs, Atlanta chapter. Atlanta said, there's no way. You're not touching fucking Black Dragon. You're not going to touch him. You're not taking his colors. You're not doing none of that. The sergeant at arms has spoken. So we'll just remove the presidents. They get the hell out of here. They went and joined the whole. So there is no Atlanta chapter. They went and joined the regulators. They told the Macon chapter, BS. Macon chapter said, tell you what, we're out. And chapter after chapter after chapter just folded and walked. Miami chapter, we're done, bro. Some because of Black Dragon, others no. They did others for whole other reasons. It was all the same shit. We're out. Tell me where I'm lying. Fucking got to lie on you motherfuckers. Get the hell out of here. I've been quiet about it for a year.
Yeah, that was a car.
And then the lie that they're telling now, Black Dragon, you set him up. You set him up for what happened to him Sunday. I set him up. I said on this podcast, because I know what kind of person. I didn't set him up. I said on this podcast, I said, don't you wear them colors down there. You know your colors are not good in Atlanta. You know your colors are not good in Macon. You know that. Don't wear your colors. I set him up. I didn't ask him. No, he didn't. He knew not to wear them damn colors over there. How the hell did I set him up? He knew not to wear them colors, and he wore them anyway. I didn't set him up. He set himself up. But you're going to keep telling these lies on me, and I'm just going to keep on. You're going to come on my platform and write, you're lying now, Black Dragon. Okay, what am I lying about?
Look what we done did. We didn't get Black Dragon started. We got him going. Boy, is he been. I'm going to go back to this comment. They asked, was this a car wash on the front of this shirt? They asked, so I got to let them know. Yeah, that's a car wash. That's my car wash on the front of the shirt. So let me tell you, let me tell you the history behind the car wash and why it's so symbolic to the shirt. The car wash is where I first started doing my lavish bike nights. Mm-hmm. And from the start of the lavish bike night 7 years ago, it went from that to let me take it back. The car wash started the car and bike show. And then it went from the car and bike show to straight bike nights at the car wash. And then grew that whole area, you know, where I was having problems because I flooded that whole street up with like a mile length of traffic. And I went from doing that to the biker bash. You know, I kind of outgrew the car wash, which now when I go over there at the car wash and I had a bike nights over there, I got to actually call for the police to come over there to help direct traffic and keep traffic moving because of the large number of people that's there. So that's the car wash on the shirt, and that's the reason for the car wash, because the car wash is where it all started.
Now, somebody asked me a question. Why are prospects doing background checks? So this is a Mason thing. This is a Mason thing, Glare 1%er. This is a Mason thing. And it's just really crazy when you have all these kinds of people in your club. So you got these Masons, they do shit that's completely Masonry, that Mason shit. And this kid was a Mason.
I'm listening to you talk about
this.
Let me hear what you got to say about Masons, man.
Yeah, this prospect is a Mason, and his president is a Mason. And his president was supposed to be running for, he was supposed to be the first black Mason in this white Mason society that was going to be like a regional president or something. And for some reason, he got torn down out of this position. And the part of the story that they shared with me when they came to the Black Sabbath was, yeah, because he was black, they wouldn't let him be this position. So we want to become Black Sabbath. And I was like, yeah, they were doing our brother wrong. And so I bought onto that. But this kid, he's a Mason, so he's trying to prospect in the club. And this guy starts treating this kid like absolute shit. And these kids that we got these days, they're smart. It's not like when I was a prospect and you could treat us like shit and we just, yes, sir, we took it. And this kid started wondering why, because nobody did that to you because you were black. Why would you not be in that position anymore? And it probably never would have happened if he hadn't been treating that kid like shit. And so the kid did a background check on him through the Masonry and all that kind of shit. And he did this background check and he found out this guy's history for what he had done with these children and with this 15-year-old student of his that had been a student, two 15-year-olds. And he took what is known as an Alford plea. And I didn't have any idea what the hell an Alford plea was during that time. So he took this Alford plea. And when this kid found out, he came to the club and said, hey, man, this president you guys got here, and he exposed the guy's background. And then that's when I realized we'd been had. We didn't do our due diligence in bringing this guy in the club, and now he's there, so he's got to go. But he was a voter for the president's, the national president's agenda. So they circled around to protect that guy. And they didn't put him out their club until it went public who he was. Then all of a sudden, he had to go. And that caused the president of the Maryland chapter, the founder of the Maryland chapter, one of our Maryland chapters, to walk and leave the club because, hold up, man, y'all was on his side, then it went public, and now all of a sudden he's a dirtbag? Wow. Dirty shit, bro. Dirty shit.
Also, I asked how many businesses do I have? I got like 3 or 4 of them. The towing is my primary. I got my car wash and detail center. That's like a secondary. I got commercial real estate. That's kind of more in a monthly income type of thing. I do male mentoring. That's not really a business. That's more of a non-profit type of thing. And yeah, I got some investments with a couple other people, but I don't really count those as my business per se. As long as I get my revenue in every month.
And then you're getting ready to be a commissioner.
Yeah, and I'm going for that, man.
How much does that pay? Good money?
No, man, it's not about the money.
Does it pay anything at all?
Yeah, but it's not about the money. It's not about the money, man. You know, because you get some people that ask me that all the time. A lot of the things that I do is not about the money. It's about the money, but it's not about the money. And what I mean by that is some of the things you have to do, you do it so that you can get to the money.
Oh, and another thing I failed to say, you know, since Goose was so close to me, they shut down his chapter. And Goose just wrote down in the back room. He said the funniest thing is when they tried to remove me, when they called to make sure that Goose wasn't going to stand for me before they tried to remove me, before they made their move on me. You know, they did a whole bunch of nasty shit, bro. So anyway, that it was ugly, man. So the prospect stepped up when others failed. Yes, Glare, 1%er, he did. He stepped up when others failed. Yeah, he stepped up when I failed. Yes. And goddamn, that's the kind of prospects we want, bro. That's the kind of brothers we want. Josh says, we had widow sons who were supposedly all Masons and were flying colors here in Colorado. Here in Colorado, SOS yanked their colors so fast it made the head spin. Wow. Yeah. Hey, that was Reef, man.
Oh man, I'm supposed to call him back. I've been busy. He didn't ask me about the eat ride.
Oh my God, that's what he's probably calling for.
Yeah. I can't make it. I wanted to make it. I didn't know what it was before. Then when he told me that it was his event and his thing, I'm like, oh shucks, for real. But it's this month, and I'm campaigning so hard that I really can't, leave and go to many places to go far and come back, because every day it makes a difference.
So his ride to eat is to meet his ass in Little Rock, Arkansas.
It's Little Rock, Arkansas.
to have brunch or some shit. That's and Reef just called me. I could hear the motorcycle, and so he called me from the motorcycle. So
and you didn't answer? It could have been anything.
I just answered it, and I told him I'd call him right back.
He's on a bike, and he called you from a motorcycle while you on a podcast, and you tell the guy, "I'll call you right back."
He said, "Are you on your podcast? Call me back."
Okay, you didn't say that part. Yeah, I'm only going off of what you shared to me and the viewers.
He said that. Call him back. But I'll call him and let him know you're not coming to his thing, because he wants to.
Yeah, only because I'm occupied until November 4th.
No, you want him called? We'll call him
until November 4th, man.
We'll call him right now. Hold on. Lavish wants to tell you something.
You do know I have his number, right?
Yeah, well, guess what? I called him first.
What do you want to tell me? He ain't gonna make it this weekend?
Say what?
Oh, and it's this weekend at that?
Is it this weekend? Oh my God. Hold on. Let me how do I turn this damn thing on? Bluetooth. Okay, Roadcaster on. You there, man? You there? Hey.
He's there.
You there?
Yo,
what's happening?
Of course I'm on my motorcycle.
I don't want no trouble. Reef, yeah, Lavish ain't gonna Lavish can't make it.
Man, listen, man.
What? It's right down the street from you.
Man, I mean, it ain't right down. It's right down a few states from me. But man, I'm on this campaign trail, man. I'm on this campaign trail real hard, man. So I can't leave, man.
What better way to show the people that you part of the people than to come and hang out with the people?
Man, because none of those people I'm hanging out with can vote for me in my district.
Good reason.
I got long arms, man. My people can vote for you.
Because I need all my Detroit District 2 residents, man, to vote for me, man.
I'm from Detroit. I got plenty of people in your district.
Well, I need you to tell them all them 48221, 48235, 238.
You come to my event, we'll go live and we'll tell them together.
Oh man, it ain't gonna happen, man. If it was a different year, because I definitely because he did my phone just go out? Okay, yeah, because he he called me all the time, man. I gotta make something. I don't want to be like, well, ain't no need of me keep calling him, man. He always got something going. after I take care of this, man, we gonna get together, man. So we gonna do some riding.
The first Saturday every year is the Reef and K Solos Ride Tea. Every year, first Saturday. This is our 10th year, and I ain't seen your ass at near one of them. But that's a whole nother story.
Man, you just told me about it. I didn't know what this whole Ride to Eat was. I used to see it all the time posted. I'd be like, man, what is that? What is that? I want to go to that rally. I don't know what it is. And then, you know, this year I find out about it.
How you on Biker News and you don't have the inquisitive mindset to find out what it is?
I mean, I wasn't.
Everybody you know going.
Listen, man, I wasn't thinking about it.
I mean,
Every
I'm just
time
saying,
I'm on Biker News, I'm talking about, you know, national presidents and, you know, podcast type of stuff. And, you know, it's like, you know, I can't make a show without, you know, hearing, you know, the national president, you know, had to step down, the national president, you know. So yeah, man, you know, you know, it's hard for me to think about it.
Detroit, though. I even call you when I'm in Detroit, and you be like, "Oh, I ain't answer the phone for that dude."
No, I'm gonna be answering, man. You know, I'm a busy guy as well, man. But you know, I'm clearing up my schedule. It's actually coming, just slowing down a little bit, man. Because I got to get with you, man. I gotta get with you, get some miles like you and K Solo over here from the north to the south, man. That's my route. North to the south. I'm going to go ahead and venture off.
Okay, so get miles like Lavish. You can do your own thing. You ain't,
no, man. I want to do my own thing, but I want to get at least one in so I can sit back and we can have a conversation. I can say stuff like, yeah, that time we was on I-10. Do you remember when we was coming up to 69 and we seen that one deer that came out? I need to have some stuff like that to be able to say. You remember that one time we stopped at the Grand Canyon and it was a buffalo that came out of nowhere.
So tell you what, next year, you listening? Next year,
yeah,
February, the first weekend of February is Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award.
No, I heard that's like some hardcore riding right there.
No, bro,
I ain't ready for that kind of stuff. I gotta start a little light.
Yeah, you're not ready for that.
And then in March, during Daytona Bike Week in Jacksonville,
I might be able to do
the
that.
Iron Blood Association's. That's the one you may not want to come to, because when you go there, you got to ride 1,000, 1,500, or 2,000 miles in the course of a day or so. But that's every year. I'm there every year. And then after that, in April, we got the Taco Run. That's in Medicine Park, Oklahoma.
You're not saying any runs he can. Those are that's real. Those are real
yeah,
rides.
that's like, man, God, dog. Yeah.
But the taco run, once you get to Oklahoma, you sit around eating tacos. You don't have to ride nowhere. Now you crazy if you don't go ride Mount Scott and things like that.
You've ridden Mount Scott before?
Man, come on.
You've ridden Mount Scott? That's impressive,
Anywho.
man. Only Oklahomans ride Mount Scott, man.
Well, there's plenty of great riding in Oklahoma, and obviously we're going to Arkansas today, so you can always come and meet us. I may veer off and go and ride the Pig Trail again. But we got a great ride set up for Saturday. You can make it Saturday, bro.
Okay, I hear you.
How hours out your day? It was right down the street.
He's got to run for office though. I
got a good excuse on why not. I can't leave.
All right, we got to get out of here.
It's all good.
Reef, we got to get out of here, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to call you as soon as the show is over.
All right.
All right.
Y'all be blessed.
All right, you too.
All right.
Boy, Reef stays in that ass, boy. That's
man. He got a job. Only his job is being a motorcycle riding. He's a motorcycle riding guy.
He's a retired senior chief, man. He did his time. He did his time out there. Yeah. So, yeah, he just hangs out now. He just does whatever Reef wants to do. Man, that's living your life the right way, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Tell me about it.
Yeah, you know, you'll be there soon. You're a young man. You'll be retired at 50, right?
Yeah, I got a long way to go, man.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
All right, let me get up out of here, man. I want to get up out of here. Ride or die. I don't want no smoke with you, man. I'm just on the Black Dragon show. I'm just on the Black Dragon show commentating. You know, I don't want no problems with you, man, at all, man. You all right with me in my book? It's Black Dragon. It's all him.
That's all right. I'll take the smoke. I'll take it.
You know, you know, I don't want no problems, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man.
You saw what Goose said in the background.
What Goose said? Hold on, let me go to the chat. Let me see this, man.
11:57.
I do. He want the smoke, huh? Yeah, but yeah, man, y'all go ahead, man, be smooth, man. I want to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Soft Riders MC Annual is in ATL this weekend. Shout them out there in the comments and everything. You know,
hell, yeah, South Riders MC Annual.
Yeah,
they're actually partying tonight, and they partied last night. I got their flyer, and we're gonna be doing the flyers tomorrow. All of the flyers we'll be doing tomorrow.
Black Dragon, you always send it. Never mind. I ain't even gonna start.
I always do what? What do I always do?
You always be talking about a guest and everything, but why we ain't got Goldie on here, man?
Goldie can come on anytime he wants to.
Yeah, we need to get him up.
I'm
saying I like the guy. Ever since I got up on him like a long time ago, I like the guy, man.
So let me just say this: the content on the show is going to be changing. We're going to be kind of retiring from biker news, day-to-day biker news. We might do biker news once a week. We're going to be making a turn towards more evergreen content. And so,
all right, man, layman's term, evergreen content, layman's term.
So evergreen content is content people will watch over and over instead of, you do a news story and nobody watches it. So the channel is so the algorithm has changed and the channel is being downgraded because people really it's news. So, people don't go back and watch 50 of you're not going back to see who got shot 2 years ago. So that we don't have what is called evergreen content since we're doing news day to day. And because it's news every day, it's hard on the advertisers don't want to advertise with it. And so we just get degraded as a news channel. So we're going to go more into MC protocol and a hell of a lot, almost exclusively, we're going to go into interviewing. So we'll be interviewing folks in the mornings, the best and most coolest people out there. Those are the people we'll be interviewing. So that is where it's going. We'll be actually changing up a lot of our content for those reasons. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's going on. So we'll be doing those flyers tomorrow. I don't see the flyer they sent me. I was going to put it up, but we'll be doing the flyers tomorrow morning. All right. So that's it, man, because we got to get out of here now. Right, if you want to be interviewed, Chris, we'll be interviewing people. So, and then we'll probably do news like once a week. The other thing is, we don't always have news stories. Like it is so tough to, and we don't want news stories. We don't want people shooting everybody every day. And, that's what we get known for. And all you do is tell the worst stories and make motorcycles look horrible. And so motorcycle clubs look horrible. So we're going to now start telling human interest stories. We're going to tell motorcycle club protocol stories. We're going to start telling stories about history, traditions, and stuff like that. Also, tomorrow in that vein, our first interview in the new kind of content, that is going to be a young man in Italy that is a race bike rider, a young black man in Italy that's a race bike rider. We're going to have him on tomorrow morning, and it's going to be really awesome. This will be like our first interview in the new format, so it's going to be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. So,
all right.
I'm looking to see that young man's name is Christian Daniel Jr., and he's a racer and he's going. We'll learn everything about him tomorrow. But you know, those guys you see on them little race bike thingies, leaned over with their knees on the ground and all that kind of stuff. I mean, he is Christian Daniel Jr. is an amazing young dude doing his thing, man, out there. So, yeah.
All right. Well, Black Dragon, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I hope everybody be safe out there. Enjoy y'all day and all that other cool stuff, man. I will check y'all out tomorrow.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye. And it's your boy, Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in and get skinny. 314 pounds. You guys can do it too. We're moving on. And we need to discuss her shorts and whether or not proper response to distress clothing items. We'll do that tomorrow. All right. I'm Black Dragon. I want to thank all my gifters today. Wolfheim, thank you for always buying me a cup of coffee. Rolo Watches, thank you for being a new member. John Shaft, thank you for being a new member. Eric Bouillet, thank you for being a new member. And General, thank you for being a new member. Thank you, guys. And y'all take care. Have a great day and try to find a way to treat people in your motorcycle club like precious pieces of solid gold. Take care.